Emma Raducanu won both of her matches during Great Britain's Billie Jean King Cup qualifier tie. Emma Raducanu has addressed the hostile crowd reception during her Billie Jean King Cup victories in France. The 21-year-old was the MVP for the British team over the weekend as they beat their opponents away in France on an indoor clay court, with Raducanu winning both of her matches. The current world number 302 was made to work in Le Portal. Coming from a set down to beat both Caroline Garcia and Diane Parry, Raducanu faced some trouble against Parry in the match that sealed the tie for Great Britain as she was broken while serving for it and blew 2 match points on the Frenchwoman's serve before winning 4-6, 6-1, 7-6, 1. The French crowd went wild when Parry kept her team in it and saved the match points as the pressure on Raducanu's shoulders grew. But the former world number 10 held her nerve and she has now spoken out after having the spectators root against her. "It was pretty incredible inside that stadium. Like, the sound, because it's such an enclosed space. Everything feels so much louder," she said. Raducanu also explained that her US Open experience prepared her to face crowds that were pulling for her to lose. She continued, "Luckily, I have good practice. Playing on Arthur Ashe was a similar thing, honestly, especially when they're all against you. So I honestly wasn't fazed about the crowd or the sound. I think that doesn't really bother me, which is probably one of my strengths." Raducanu came up clutch after her missed opportunities in the third set against Parry. She saved 2 break points and dropped just 1 point in the tiebreak while drowning out the noise of the French supporters. Addressing her mental toughness in a moment of adversity, Raducanu added, "It has been one of my strengths. It obviously takes a lot out of you to do that physically and emotionally. But I'm very pleased that I was able to do that this weekend. I think that, in the matches that I've lost, it's probably not been there 100%. And I know, like, okay, that's how it's got to be from now on, if I'm gonna be playing matches like that level." After proving herself in Britain's BJK Cup tie and playing some of the best tennis of my career and my life, Raducanu will return to the WTA Tour as she is set to compete in next week's Porsche Tennis Grand Prix in Stuttgart.